and I am planning on doing a full video about my experience on 7 Supergirls. Why did you and your ex break up? I would just cringe so much at like the thought of people thinking that I actually acted like that like in real life. I wish we could be more of ourselves because I feel like all of us felt like we just couldn't be ourselves. I honestly never really spoke about it in videos, but I have never in my life been that low. Hello everybody, it's Emily and I have not seen you guys in so long. I have not sat down and filmed a video in like 2 months. I have been at uni and I have been so busy, and when I say so busy I mean I made 2 films and 2 TV shows. But now I have finished for Easter, so I'm going to be filming so many videos for you guys. So today I'm going to be doing a video where I answer questions that I have been avoiding. Now I've seen loads of people do this on YouTube, but on TikTok, so many of you guys ask me questions, like repeatedly, like the same questions. I always get the same questions, so I thought I'd make a YouTube video on it, answering the questions that you guys really want to know. I am most active on TikTok at the moment. So if you want to go and follow me on TikTok, I will leave my TikTok here. I post basically every day. So if you guys are missing me, I doubt any of you are, but if you are, go follow me on TikTok. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and let's just get started. Right, before we start, can no one please comment on my eyeliner? It, like, from the side looks like a line, like a literal line. I can't do eyeliner to save my life, check. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions that I have been avoiding, and I am just going to be answering those questions. I screenshotted a few, but if I need more, I'm gonna go look on. Oh my god, I'm actually really nervous, like, I don't know why. Sometimes during Q&As I get really bored, so if you want to skip to any of the questions, here are all the times for each of the questions, but I would appreciate it if you watched it all. But I mean, it's up to you, do what you want. The first question I thought I'd answer was, do you really want to be a YouTuber? And like, that is kind of a really deep question. Actually, it's really not. So I've been doing YouTube now since I've been doing it since 2012, which is like 8 years. When I first started doing YouTube, YouTubers were not a thing. So I started doing YouTube, I started making stop motion videos with my Lala Loopsies and American Girl dolls. I did little like skits with like my dolls, and I just did it because I enjoyed it, and I wasn't even allowed to show my face at that time, so I wasn't really a YouTuber. I was just making videos for fun. And then this whole like YouTuber like community came about with like Zoella and everyone, and I remember thinking I want to be a YouTuber so bad, and that's when I first auditioned to be on the Sack channels. What I wanted to do was be a YouTuber, but at the time I could not earn money from YouTube. I didn't want to be famous, like I didn't want to do it to be a YouTuber, to be an influencer. I did it because I enjoyed it so much, and that's how I've always done YouTube. And I think now this whole influencer culture is just so like pressuring, and it's just so like you've got to be a certain way, you've got to post all the time, you've got to do this. And I understand if you've got subscribers you should post all the time, but for me YouTube is not my main career that I want to focus on. I want to do something to do with film or TV, and being a YouTuber is just a hobby. It always has just been a hobby to me, and that's how I always want it to be. I don't want this pressure to be an influencer. I'm just going to do it because I enjoy it. I'm not going to force myself to make videos. I'm not going to make videos that I don't enjoy. I'm just going to do it because it's a hobby. It always has been a hobby. Someone asked what really happened with SSG. Now, all of the questions that I get on my Instagram are, what happened with SSG? Tell us the truth about SSG. Spill the tea on SSG. And I am planning on doing a full video about my experience on 7 Supergirls because I think I should be honest with you guys and talk about my experience on 7 Supergirls, because every single person on the Sack channels has a different experience, and I feel like I owe you guys like my experience, and I think it's kind of interesting. If you want to know what happened with 7 Supergirls, it's really not my place to tell you guys. If you want to know what happened, like for it to end, Google it, watch the videos. It's a horrible, disgusting thing that happened, but it's not my place to say because it didn't happen to me. I wasn't on the channel when it happened. I left. I personally am going to do my experience on it, so be ready for that video because it's going to be a long one and I'm really nervous to film it. So another question which is about 7 Supergirls that you guys always want to know. This is like my most asked question. Did you hear that noise? I was like, do you talk to the SSG girls? Are you still in touch with the SSG girls? And honestly, if you're watching this video and you don't know what 7 Supergirls is, basically it was this collab channel that I was on from 2012 to 2017, and I made a video every week. If you're not from that channel, then ignore this part, but I do not talk to the girls on the Stack channels. I mean, I've had occasional conversations with a few of them. We follow each other on Instagram. I've commented for some of their photos, some of the girls comment on my photos, but honestly, it's because of how far away we all live from each other. Like, we're all from, even in America, everyone's from different states. I personally am from the UK, so like, they're all American. It's really hard and expensive for me to go to America. If I could, I would obviously go and see them. Honestly, I would love for us all to meet up again and do like a reunion, but I don't know like the realities of that happening, but like in the future, maybe. But I have so much love for all of those girls, because if it wasn't for them, like, I don't know where I would have been. Like, when I was on that channel, I loved all of them so much. I have nothing against any of them. They're all the most amazing people, and I still love them all and still support them all. Guys, I feel like I'm being so serious in this video, but like, I feel like I have to be, because I'm answering some serious questions. This is a question I don't know if I want to answer. It's a very deep question, and I don't want people who used to know my old relationship to watch this and judge me, or like my ex to watch this and be like, what the hell, why are you still talking about it? But like, so many of you are asking to know, so I feel like it's been nearly 2 years. I definitely can talk about it now. So a really asked question is, why did you and your ex break up? Even from the start, there was like so many like ups and downs in our relationship, and I honestly think it was meant to end from the start. Now that sounds like really negative, but when me and my ex broke up, I was the saddest I have ever been in my entire life. I honestly never really spoke about it in videos, but I have never in my life been that low. I was so depressed, honestly, and I've never in my life felt like heartbreak or like pain like that. Now that sounds so cringe and like dramatic, but honestly it's so true. And like, your first like proper heartbreak really teaches you a lot about like relationships and like your life. And from that relationship, I learned so much about myself. I've honestly grown as a person from that relationship, and I've like learned what to find in a relationship again, like how not to act and how to act, if you get me. The real answer to your question, for the reason we broke up, I honestly think both of us were very immature. Oh my god, I'm being so cringe. I think we were both too immature for a relationship at that time. I did things that were immature and probably wrong that I shouldn't have done at the time because I was hurt. Like, the main problem in our relationship was just effort. Both sides. And there was like a miscommunication at the end, whether we'd ended or not. Now there's no bad blood. I don't talk to him, but I don't think we have any hate for each other. We're both completely over it. We were friends for a while, but now. So that was a very deep and long answer to your question, but I just want to tell you, if you're going through a breakup or if you're in a relationship that's toxic, just know that it will pass and you're going to learn something from that relationship. Like, you're always going to come out with something positive from a negative situation. Another question about 7 Supergirls, because all these questions are just about 7 Supergirls. So this is another question I get all the time, which was, how did you really feel about having to act younger for 7 Supergirls? I want to talk about this really in depth on my experience video, but honestly, I struggled. At the time, I struggled with this so much because people would make fun of me at school for it. I would just cringe so much at like the thought of people thinking that I actually acted like that, like in real life. But I acted like that because the age of people I was making videos for was really young. I was making videos for really young children, so obviously I had to act a certain way, which like is perfectly fine. But I wish we could be more of ourselves, because I feel like all of us felt like we just couldn't be ourselves, which is really sad, because I wanted you guys to see the real me. And like, when I came off that channel and came onto my main channel, everyone was like, you changed, who are you, I miss the old you. And I'm like, guys, I've always been like this, but no one's been able to see it because I've just been forced to be like some young child that I wasn't. I was like 14 and 15, maybe 16. I was 16 as well. But yeah, I really did struggle at the time. Someone asked, are you still friends with Ella? And guys, I'm so happy that you guys remember. Ella has been like my best friend for so long. She's been in loads of videos before, but yes, we are still friends. We both went to different unis though, so I don't see her as much. And also, coronavirus, what is going on with the world? I'm sorry, but what is actually going on? Can we actually talk about coronavirus for a second? I think someone asked a question about that. And what is going on with the world? This is the scariest thing ever. I just want all of you watching this to just stay safe. Stay at home if you can. If you can't, just be so careful, like please. Do you think I'm annoying? Yes, I do. Didn't want to tell you at uni. I think now I'm not going to see you for a few months, so I just thought I'd tell you I find you so annoying. Guys, I'm just joking. This is my friend from uni. She knows I'm joking. Don't you, Alan? Anyway. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. Follow my Instagram and my TikTok to see more frequent uploads because, you know, I'm not the best at YouTube, but I am going to try. I have another video going up next week, so I'm going to make a proper effort. Like, what else am I meant to be doing? Like, I'm literally stuck in the house. I'm obviously going to film YouTube videos. So, I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye!